In the story of the American West, we often picture cowboys, outlaws, and dusty frontier towns. But the truth is quieter, and in many ways more powerful. The West wasn't just won by courage or chance. It was built, piece by piece, by invention. Between 1869 and 1890, a wave of new technologies reshaped the frontier, turning vast, open land into connected communities. If you follow these inventions in order, you begin to see something remarkable. Not just progress, but a transformation. 1869, the West is connected. In 1869, a golden spike was driven into the ground, marking the completion of the first transcontinental railroad. For the first time, the United States was physically connected from east to west. Before this, the journey across the country could take months. After the railroad, it took days. Towns sprang up along the track, supplies moved faster, mail arrived regularly. Entire regions that had once been isolated were suddenly within reach. In many ways, this was the moment the West stopped being distant. It started becoming part of a nation. Early 1870s, water unlocks the plains. Soon after, another quiet invention began changing daily life across the frontier: the windmill water pump. The Great Plains were vast, but they had one major problem. Water was hard to reach. Windmills solved that. Using nothing but steady prairie winds, they pulled water from deep underground, making it possible for farmers and ranchers to survive in dry regions. Without windmills, much of the plains might have remained unsettled for decades longer. 1873, cities learned to climb. In 1873, innovation reached the growing cities of the West. A San Francisco cable car system was introduced in San Francisco, allowing transportation up steep hills that horses struggled to climb. It may seem like a small change, but it reshaped how cities functioned. It allowed urban growth in difficult terrain. It made daily life easier. And it showed that the West wasn't just about survival anymore. It was about building modern cities. 1874, the end of the open range. Then came one of the most transformative and controversial inventions of all: wired wire, patented by Joseph Glidden in 1874. Before barbed wire, the West was open. Cattle roamed freely across unfenced land. Ranchers relied on distance and manpower to control their herds. Barbed wire changed that almost overnight. Suddenly, land could be enclosed cheaply and efficiently. Farmers protected crops. Ranchers claimed territory. But it also sparked conflict. The open range began to disappear, replaced by boundaries, ownership, and control. In many ways, barbed wire marked the end of the Wild West. 1876. Voices traveled across distance. In 1876, communication took a leap forward with the invention of the telephone by Alexander Graham Bell. While it spread slowly at first, the telephone began connecting towns across the frontier. Messages that once took days or weeks could now be shared instantly. Business changed. Coordination improved. Communities became less isolated. The West was no longer just connected by rail. It was connected by voice. Late 1870s, mining goes deeper. As towns grew, so did the demand for resources. Mining became more intense and more dangerous. That's where dynamite, created by Alfred Nobel, played a critical role. Though invented earlier, dynamite became widely used across the West in the 1870s. It allowed miners to blast through solid rock, reaching deeper veins of gold and silver. It also made railroad construction faster, cutting paths through mountains that once seemed impassable. Dynamite didn't just speed up progress, it forced it. 1879, Light pushes back the night. "1880s. Machines feed the frontier. As more settlers arrived, agriculture expanded rapidly. Improved versions of the mechanical reaper helped farmers harvest crops efficiently across states like Kansas and Nebraska. At the same time, stamp mill technology allowed mining operations to process ore on a much larger scale. Together, these machines supported both farming and mining, the two economic pillars of the West. 1880s. The tools of survival. No story of the West would be complete without the tools people carried. One of the most iconic was the Winchester Model 18073. Reliable and powerful, it became a symbol of frontier life. Used by settlers, lawmen, and outlaws alike, it represented survival in an unpredictable world.